I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, ram, raw, beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, turkeys,
Hi, welcome to Cook What You Play, the show where I'm gonna make your favorite in-game recipes in the real-life world. This week and the next week we got Skryim. We're gonna start off with the venison stew. Now in game there are only 4 ingredients: the leek, the potato, the salt pile, and the venison. I wanted something more sweet, something more savory. So I added in some pumpkin, I got some carrots in there, bay leaf, rosemary, you talk about it, onions, it's in there. It's just gonna make it a lot nicer than it should have been if I just used those 4. So let's start and let's get our beautiful venison meat. It's so lean, it's so tender, and we just want to, season it with some salt, with some pepper. So let's do that right here. So now that you've got your salt and pepper in, we want to get 3 tablespoons of flour. You want to sprinkle it over the meat, and you're gonna knead it in. You're gonna use your hands to get it all around. So don't worry if there's too much on one spot. Just do it and start getting your hands dirty. Once you're done with this, put the meat aside and get your leek out. It's ready to be cut. I'm going to show you the pumpkin here for some reason, which we won't need until the mashed potato. Thinking it was carrots. Now, here you see the carrots and onion. I chopped them up in rough pieces. You can leave them big because they're going to be simmered for 2 hours anyway, so they're going to be nice and soft. So let's cut our leek into nice big chunks. Cut the ends off. With your vegetable cut, let's get over to our pan. You want to make sure the pan is as hot as the sun, because your meat deserves to lie in the sun as well for about 4 hours a day and give it a sun-kissed skin. Once it has gotten that sun-kissed skin, we're gonna give it some vitamins, so throw in your vegetables as well. It might not fit, but just push it in there. It's gonna shrink anyway. Get your bay leaves. I got about 6 of them right out of my backyard. I like the taste of bay leaves, so I'm using 6. You can use anywhere between the range of 3 to 6. Sprinkle some rosemary on top of that as well. Now stir it until it's mixed greatly together. Let's give a friend to our venison, shall we? Let's add in the beef stock. And hey, call me Dionysus, I'm gonna give them a party with some red wine. And make sure to leave some for yourself to drink it. Bring it down to a simmer and let it simmer for 2 hours. Once it has simmered for about an hour and a half, we're ready to start our pumpkin potato mash. Make sure you bring a pan of water to its boiling point and start cutting these potatoes in the meantime. Make them into smaller little chunks. Once you're done cutting, get it into the pan and boil them for about 20 minutes. That's when they're soft and nice to mash. And let's get mashing. Smashing, mashing, smashing, mashing. You want to add about 5 tablespoons of milk. And keep mashing it until it's something like this. Ask your lovely assistant to give you some pepper and ground that in there, as well as some salt. When you're done mashing, it should be around the time where your venison is ready to become beautiful. Oh, well, it already is beautiful. Here I'm even gesturing at how great it smelled in my kitchen at that moment. Let's get our bay leaves out of there. I actually only found 4. Later on I found the other 2. They're easily taken out. And it's time for my favorite thing of any dish I make. I love plating plates. It's something that just makes me happy, you know? You finally get to see hard work come to fruition. So we want to get our pumpkin potato mash and put that right in the middle there. And we're going to get our venison stew to the sides of that. I'm going to use about 2 scoops to the side. Just looking at it again is making me hungry right now. These colors, this orange with the brown, it just yells yummy. And I remember the taste, it was great. I'm gonna throw a sprig of parsley on top of that just to get a little bit of green pop in it. It's really simple, it's just normal, but it's good. Trust me, it was good. And here's my finished result. Venison stew, right from Skryim. Now I want to thank you for watching another episode of Cook What You Play. I added a new thing, it's a Discord. Come in and chat with us and let me know any new suggestions you might have. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and share the video. I'm gonna see you next week where I'm gonna make another thing out of Skryim, the Jazz Baked Crostata. So I'll see you next time and have a great morning, evening, midday, wherever you are.